again. Here we have a hopefully very quick chili update. It's 24th of July 2013, just before the Isle of Wight Chili Fest. This might not go up before then, but we'll see. Here we have my first greenhouse, which has ended up being the plants that weren't really doing a lot. There is stuff going on, but I've pretty much left them to it, apart from watering and the odd feed. We'll see what happens in here. I mean, there are pods on plenty of the plants. There's a little reaper in the background there, if you can see that down in there. Little nasty reaper. But there are things going on. Some infinities coming through here. But yeah, it's just been left to its own devices really, because I've been a bit of a victim of my own success with regard to the amount of plants. And then quickly into the other backup greenhouse. Again, a bit overgrown. Going to leave this all to be to see what happens with it really. There's various things there, extras. These are all padrons here, which I've been collecting quite a lot of pods off. Very nice with olive oil and sea salt. So they're producing quite well. There's some baby primos there. Ring of fire at the back, and various other things in deep darkness. What's down here? There's some ring of fire down there. And then in here, what's that? Looks like that's a reaper there. Okay, so let's go into the tunnel main. And because I'm going away for the Chili Festival in the Isle of Wight, I've got my lovely neighbour to hopefully look after things, so I've had to compress all the plants down into trays so that watering becomes less of an issue for her. Cucumbers up there, trailing along there. So at the moment we have quite a few plants in here, about 400. What have we got there? These are book whites. These look a lot whiter than they will come out on camera, but you know, there we are. Various other things. Humidity in here has lifted somewhat since half an hour ago, and just some Scotch bonnets there. Let's go down. Here we have Trinity from Sea Spring Seeds. Quite a good crop of that one. It remains to be seen how that one tastes. Here we have Trinidad Scorpion Muruga Yellow. Got some pods there, some sort of not true pods have come and ripened there. Another one down there. Nasty looking one here. Some more, loads more coming. Been a bit of a victim again in here. Put the staging up and then the plants have grown really tall. So next year another redesign, see what I do next year. I think I'm going to go over to hydroponics next year, but we'll see. Here we have some bubblegum 7 pots with a big calyx. Lots of pods coming on there. See how they develop, whether they go red. Chocolate butts. Picked some of them already. Some more in there. Moving down, what have we got here? Chili pepper peat nagas. Quite a beast in there. Let's get the leaf out of the way. You can see that. Quite a beastie. It's a very good naga, that. Always a heavy cropper and produces big sized pods. There's another one there. Get that leaf out of the way and you can see that a bit better. Okay, here's some jalapenos. Nice big long pods. Keeping it going. Here, as I said, it is quite compressed at the moment. That's just been moved this week like this. I know it's not ideal, but to help my next door neighbour with the watering. In here we have some really nice pure white fatales, ready to be picked. I'll leave them until we get back from the Isle of Wight. More pods there. These are some I think these are white butts. Yep, white butts in here. Nice one there. Yellow Trinidad Scorpions, I think they are. What have we got here? Some primos. Lots of these just started to grow. Not true pods, but there's one with a little spiky tail. Sort of true primo shape. Quite a few in there. There's lots at the back here, various things. In here we have, these are actually Hat's Infinity pods mixed in there, as you can see. Nice big Infinity pod. A couple of them there, more behind. Some primo Trinidad Scorpion crosses here. See what they turn out like. Another Trinity plant. Here are some, these are 7-pot yellows, but they're looking a bit like Murugas. Very, very nice big pods. All nice and bobbly. Various misshapen ones, but quite a few coming sort of true to shape. Another one there, look. Size of a golf ball. A bit bigger than a golf ball, really. Lots more coming. Anything I've missed? I think these are primo as well. Again, early pods. And here we have some 7-pot Congos. Some more here. More there. And Muruga Scorpions in there. A lot more at the back there. It's difficult to see. These are coming from, these are Muruga Scorpion. These are actually the Muruga Scorpion bubblegum 7-pot phenotype seeds that were sent to me by John Harper, who grew the original bubblegum. So it's got a mix of pods, definitely Muruga shape there, and some more of the flying saucer Muruga pods in there. Another one there. Coming down, Chili Pepper Peat Nagas. Again, nice size. Lots of them in there. You can see that, all shining away in the light, sunlight. I think we've been very lucky with the sun, but I've had an awful lot of flower drop. I think a lot of people have, putting that down to mainly the heat. Even with the doors in here, sometimes it's got to 50+ degrees, which is a bit of a struggle, even having a fan in here. Here we have a mystery plant. Again, lost its label. I mean, it's obviously a Muruga shaped plant, pod, orange Muruga. Don't know really. Can't remember where the seed came from now. Looking round, there's flowers absolutely everywhere. They seem to be pollinating quite well. The drop of temperature this week now hopefully will help those to set. Here we have 7-pot times crossed with a Fatali, a very heavy cropper. I've tasted these. These have the Fatali taste, but they're red, and there's lots of them. What have we got here? Looking through the undergrowth. That's a Reaper, and another one there, another one here, looking very gnarly. Moving around, here's some 7-pot primos, nice big pods with the stingers. Ouch. More in the back. Lots of butts. Whole washing line of butts here, waiting to ripen. Nice size. Some right ones here. Some more in there. Moving around. Here's peach. But I don't know how that colour is going to come out on the camera, but it's a lovely salmony colour. Loads of pods coming on that one. Chilli's at the back. You can see through there. Quite a good crop of that one. Chilli here, starting to ripen. Again, mystery. Lost the label. Always happens. Don't know what it is. Here's a ripe reaper. See what happens with that. Lots of little baby ones. Finding they're not growing particularly big. Obviously down to maybe a lack of nutrients, I don't know. Nagamorich Muruga cross. So there's a definite Muruga shape to them, but not true Muruga. So, and there's lots of these, lots of them dotted around. Sorry about the out of focus. Nice big one there. See what they're like. Just starting to turn. Another one there. Lots of lovely chilies. And here we have Trinity from Sea Spring Seeds again. Lots ripe there, hanging, waiting to be picked. I'm not going to pick them just yet. Some more chili pepper peat nagas here. Again, one of my favourites to grow. There we have more chili pepper peat nagas. Coming down here, what have we got here? 7-pot Congo. Nice bobbly shape to these. Come on, come in focus. Right, there you go. Not bad. Nice little reaper through here, if you can see. A nice reaper. Its tail. Yeah, it's going to be a here one. Oh, there's another one there. Look. Stinger on that one. Nasty. Here's some Fatali. I picked some massive Fatali off this. This is an overwintered plant now in its 3rd year. There's a couple of red butts here. Doing alright. Quite a few hanging off that. More keep coming. Up here. Bit of a strange twisted one there. Look. And then there's more in the background. Looking through there. Not very easily, but here we are. Some more under there. Sorry about the camera work. Some big ones at the back there. Moving on to what have we got here? Another reaper. Another ripe reaper. I have someone who has already claimed all my reapers, and we'll see what happens with those. Trinidad Scorpion chocolates. Bit random with the pod shape. So stinger on that one. Now what we got here? These are some chocolate butts. Not on the same plant as that red one. Chocolate butts there. Some more under there. And then right below me we have the plants in the quad grow, jays, scorpions and reapers, which I've had to trim because they were just growing so big. Not really the best place for them, but I'll live and learn. What I am finding here is here's a flower off a jay's scorpion, and it's got a huge stalk to it and a huge flower, and it's set a pod which is completely different to the others. So that's going to be interesting as long as that survives, because that's all sorts of things in there. Well, there's a couple of those like that. So let's see what happens. Hopefully they won't drop off. They've set, so but there are quite a few big flowers. quad grow does the job very well. I think jays seem to need to have lots of nutrients available to them. I think that's the key with them. All the other plants I've got don't seem to do too well, but the ones in here, here's another one of those flowers. You can see that big flower, lots of things going on in there, so we'll see what happens with that. Big flower there. We've got here's Jolokia Scorpion Red, which has started to ripen. They're not really true to pod shape with the ones that we've seen from Mr. Duffy, but you know, it's still an F. I'm not sure what F5, F4. I'm not sure. Even F3. Some more of the J's there. J's Red. Ahi Lemon, just an overwintered plant, just carries on churning out the odd flower here and there. Here's my fish pepper, turning out some sort of distorted chilies, but they've got the, get that focused, come on phone, yeah, the stripy variegated chilies. Here we have some more Fatali White, quite a few there. These are going a nice white colour. They take quite a long time, quite a good size. You have to be patient, not be easy being patient growing chilies, but there you go. Right, here we have some 7-pot browns, not the same as a douglas. In fact, I have a douglas next door. Here we go, there's one ripe, there's a few here, quite a good size. Haven't tasted a douglas before, so that will be interesting. What have we got here? Oh, this is another branch of the douglas, all sitting in a line, waiting to ripen. Lots of these will be ripened by the time I get back from the Isle of Wight. Now here we have I've got this as a Jolokia Red, but all the pods come out very long and thin, really bumpy. So I don't know if this is an accidental cross. It's seed saved from last year, but nonetheless they all come out looking very long and thin. Don't know. And there's another one there. They've definitely got the heat of a ghost, but I don't know what's gone on, because they're completely different to everything else. All the other ones are fatter. These are all very thin. Here we have another peach butts. Again, don't know if that comes out well on camera, but it looks really nice colour. Something really different. You see it in the flesh. I think that's, oh no, here we are. Here's some reapers. There's a few reapers in there. Another bubble gum here. This has got a bigger pod on it there. You can see it's got the large crown there, large calyx, use the proper term. And last, by not means least, or however you say it, there's that reaper. Should pick that now because I'm saving seed from that. That's the best pod I've got, but there's plenty on there. Another plant at the back there with another gnarly fellow. What's this? Burmese naga. Somewhere in here. And get the light to it. No, well, there's there. So, there you have it. Here's my cucapinos, my chili cross with a cucumber. Yeah, not really. Anyway, there we go. That wasn't a quick update, 20 minutes, sorry about that. But if you've stayed watching, thanks for watching, and I'll give you an update in a couple of weeks. Thank you.